Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Ideal Creations by Crafty Lori. This is going to be my blog, something that I'm going to do just to keep myself accountable for all the things that I want to do. But sometimes you just need to record yourself to make sure you do it. I've always wanted to do so much, and I have. I've done wedding planning. I've done the decorations on halls, the centerpieces. I've done it all, and I love to create. And I'm taking this opportunity to blog about it, to actually record myself doing it. That way I can actually do it. I'm one of those people that I'm a little addicted to almost all crafting. I've dabbled in most of it, but I'm trying to find what is my niche, what I would love to do. Now, on this journey, it's been more than 30 years now that I've been crafting here and there for Christmas gifts, for quinceañeras, help with weddings, jewelry, wood, pretty much all. I finally decided to say, you know what, I want to be somebody that does stuff and goes out and sells it. I've had an Etsy shop for, I would say I started it in 2012, put one item and it didn't sell, and then I stopped. And I'm one of those people that has a lot of fear. A fear of failure sometimes, a fear that no one's going to like your products. In this journey, I've actually decluttered my office. My office, every time there was a craft or an event or even my wedding, and I did so much for it, everything used to get thrown into my office. I've collected so much. So in this journey, I'm also going to destash because I don't do weddings anymore. As a preschool teacher, it's very hard to do any of those things. But my passion for those kids is also passion for items that they wear. When I see a bow walking in my classroom, I get excited. I'm like the students, mind you. I love teaching preschool. I love to see how they learn something for the first time. And I feel like when I create something, even though everybody else has created the same thing, I'm like a preschooler. I'm very excited. I want everybody to see, look what I can make. Look what I can make. Because I'm proud. I'm proud. So in my journey, yes, I get very emotional. In my journey, I have done a lot. And I decided I'm going to blog about it. I'm going to show you. I'm actually signed up for my first craft fair. Well, not really my first. I've done craft fairs at schools before, and I have sold items to family and friends. I made masks, over 300 of them during the pandemic, and I'm proud of my work. I'm proud of what I did, but I decided, you know, I want to do more, and I've found so much encouragement from watching YouTube. Some wonderful YouTubers, which encourage everybody, pretty much encouraged me. I've been encouraged by watching so many of them. I mean, maybe in another blog I'll tell you how many or who started. Angela Jasmine comes up to my head from the beginning, because that's when, during the pandemic, that's who I was watching while I was teaching at home, while I was teaching online. And, you know, you had to become a camera person as a teacher. You had to, like, you know, like, act so the children would learn. And that was my first, like, wow, I think I could do this. Another one is another teacher that has her channel is Nada and Thread. I'm sorry, I apologize if I'm butchering that. I get very nervous when I'm camera. But the first thing that I'm going to show you is my craft room. And yes, I used to work at Joann's for like a year and a half, and I'm so addicted to everything. So I have so much. I had a storage unit that I had to close down because it was getting very expensive. So I need to de-stash all that. And I wanted to see what I can make with all the fabrics, because I'm a little addicted to fabrics, crafts, sewing machines, scissors, so on and so on. But I finally decided that, you know what? Maybe this is the time. I do plan on retiring someday, very soon, maybe, I don't know, from teaching, so I can do other stuff, you know, be my own boss. I mean, I love teaching. I love my friends. I love the kids. I love parents. But I love creating. I love creating. And sometimes I want to have a little bit more time for it. So what I did is I'm going to show you a little bit of my craft room. Again, excuse the mess. I had help from my sister because I had so much that she's like, okay, what do you need to focus on? And she's awesome. Thank you, Dee. Love you, sissy. She encourages me. She's awesome. So I'm going to show you my craft room. She helped me out. And sorry, Dee, I had to move some stuff because, you know, sometimes you had to make it easier for yourself to find your things. So, I mean, she did an awesome job. I love her, and she encourages me a lot. You know, love my little sissy. So I'm going to take the camera, and I'm sorry, I'm really new at this. So I'm going to show you what my craft room looks like. Now, mind you, there's a little bit of everything in here, even though I did take some stuff out that I plan to sell, or yeah, because I'm destashing. So I love, again, here we go. I'm going to turn myself around, and I'm going to start with what my channel is going to somewhat be about, or what my crafts are. I love doing Christmas stuff, selling Christmas items, which I sell to family and friends. But I'm going to start by showing you a little bit of my craft room. Okay, so I'm going to turn so that you can see. And again, I'm sorry my hands are not that steady. So here, and it takes a little while because I'm using my phone, I have my glues, my Mod Podges. There's more, but this is just like a little bit of it. There's on top, I have a couple of items that I use. I use clay, stickers. Oh, tons of stickers. I used to make scrapbooking kits for parents when they did ours. So I have a lot of cupcakes, a lot of Christmas stuff. I love to shop a little, I think. Let's see. So I'm going to take you a little bit this way. And I'm going to show you a little bit, again, of my office. There's my paints. I'm a little addicted to sales too. So if there's a sale on something, I might just buy it just because I might not find it. Like, you know, everybody, all crafters, we might not find it later, right? My paints, scissors. Now, you'll probably, when you start seeing this thing, there's scissors everywhere. So these are my scissors that nobody better touch. And those are brand new scissors, and there's another box full of them. I used to also do jewelry. So here's some of the things that I've been working on. These are going to be sold. I need to destash them. These are from when I used to do weddings. I used to decorate them. They look like this. Decorate them, start putting feathers. I had help with this one. I want to change them. I want to put roses on them. And then I'm probably going to put them, I don't know, Facebook Marketplace. Now, we're going to go to my glitters. Yes, a little addicted to glitters. And then all my little cabajons and little bows and stuff that I create with. Because, again, I've done a lot of weddings, a lot of quinceañeras. And I've sold to family and friends. Now, these are my babies right here. There's, I need to dust them over there. My scanning cut that has never been used. An old style Cricut expressions that I used to use a lot. And then there's a lot of brand new toys in here that I haven't had a chance to really use. So I just received a box of fabrics there. I got a sublimation machine, an Epson. I have not opened it because I'm not ready to use it yet. I'm kind of a little afraid of it. Again, I'm trying to get out of the fear. This is my heat press. My brother gave it to me. Thank you, brother and sister-in-law. I'll keep going because, again, there's my machine. My brother PE 800. I barely started using it. Just recently acquired it. So we're going to go this way. And this is during the pandemic. Even though I do have 4 other sewing machines. They're pretty much quilters and other sewing machines. My son and my sister bought me this. And it's a Strong and Tough by Brother, which is really tough. I've had this for more than, wow, I would say I've had this for more than 20 years. Wow. Yeah, it's been a while. So in here, hiding behind him, because I don't want the dust to, the fabric dust. So I have all the little odds and ends for all my supplies for Christmas crafts and stuff that I make. Also, my threads are in here. Maybe later on I can show you in depth of what I have. I have felt. I have foam. I also do construction. I redid my kitchen myself. And, well, I demolitioned the kitchen with my sister, and then she helped me demolition it, and then later on I started putting it back together. I have my closet, which you could tell has a lot of stuff, and maybe later on I can go into what is in here. Actually, this is thinner than it was before I got rid of my sewing machines. They're all more down there. I bought during the pandemic, I bought a few items, well, a lot of items. That is a laminator. I also was gifted another laminator, which is from a school supply place, by a former teacher that I used to work with. I love her. She was a great mentor. I have another mentor that I love. So she also gifted me under here. You'll see that I have another, that one is an industrial one. She gifted that to me when she retired. I have more supplies, more bags. I have tons of scrapbooking paper. There's my puppy. Hi, Nugget. Hi. Say hi. And yes, he follows me everywhere. So, and then there's my computer and my table. And right here was, this was gifted for Mother's Day from my son, my table. So let's see what else. So I have paper supplies. Like I said, if it's on sale, I'm probably going to order it. So in my journey, I will use some of the stuff and I will blog about it. I will go on camera and I think just for my benefit. But if it helps anybody, that's great. So these IKEA, let me tell you, I've had these things for so long. See these IKEA bins right here? Okay, that I have to tape them, and I had to make them smaller just to get them in there. My husband put this. I bought this right here at Habitats for Humanity. They have stores, so I bought the counter. My husband did this for me, and these IKEA things, after a while, I don't know how to say it. I think they oxidize because all of a sudden these little things started breaking. So in order for me to keep the drawers in there, because they're pretty heavy, they start falling apart. So my thing is just to get tape, my duct tape, which is my favorite. Oh, I have a whole drawer of tapes. And let me tell you, me and my tapes, me and my scissors. Yeah. So anyways, so my sister helped me. Let's see if you can see. She helped me organize my tools and stuff and how I was going to use them. I also have, because again, sorry about the fingers. I'm still learning. On this side right here, I have garland. This is the stuff that I use for Christmas. Because Christmas, I'm already going to start crafting for Christmas. Pomps, feathers, beads. Elastics. I have my interfacings in here. I have, what do I have in here? Oh, these are my felts that I've been working with my PE 800 embroider machine. And then my counter, I actually made this a little smaller. I used to have a daycare. So with my daycare, I used to have equipment, a school equipment that I bought at an auction. And what I started doing is I put all my stuff down here. So I have my papers, my holiday pens, grommets, labels, so on and so on. I have tape, I have markers, they're all in here as you could tell. This room is still not big enough for me. I laugh because right now I laugh because I think to myself, people would think, okay, this room is not that it's too small for you, is you have too many things. And yes, I do. And again, I am going to get rid of a lot because if I don't use it, I'm just going to start either selling it or putting it on Facebook, a marketplace, or somewhere, offer up. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just need to find time. And again, right now I'm taking advantage, and I know I'm just going on blah, 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 blah. Sorry. I'm kind of doing it for myself. This is an encouragement for myself to actually follow through. I've done so much, and at one point I start and I get excited and I watch these YouTube channels, and there are people that are amazing, so encouraging, that I'm like, yes. And then I go and buy all the supplies, and then I do one, and then something happens and I stop. So this is the encouragement that I'm giving myself to say, you can do it, Lori. So here it goes. So thank you, and I hope you like my office. And again, thank you for watching me. And if you're out there and you know how I feel, just give me a like or make a comment, because let me tell you, this is so hard. I mean, it's like panic hard. And it took me a long time just to be able to like come on camera with you here. I done videos for my kids when we were during the pandemic, and I would record a lesson and I would teach them. But I always feel like kids are so easy. They're not judgmental. They're not criticizing you, and they love you no matter what. And I love that. And again, I'm doing this to just get out of my comfort zone, and welcome to my channel. Thank you.